Alright.
Waiting for this thing to connect. There we go.
Good evening, everybody, east, west, north, south, worldwide. Welcome to Mad Mondays with your man, K the host. I got Ill Will, my eyes behind me.
What up?
And today, we have a special guest in the building. Today, we have a special guest in the building, all the way from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And he repping the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Yes.
of course.
Yes. I already know.
This artist grinds hard, works hard, got good music,
Yes.
and he does the damn thing.
Thank you.
Definitely does the damn thing and everything. And oh yeah, he knows the Cavs gonna win tonight. So
Yeah, definitely.
we already know what it is.
Whatever it takes, right now.
Yes. So coming on to Mad Mondays is my man from Erie, Pennsylvania, Payso in the building. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Everything's going good, man. Everything's going good. Like I said, I just dropped 2 new albums, Erie, Pennsylvania 2. They both did pretty well. The money to fund them, the albums, you know what I mean, was money from Times in the Land Part 1 from Cleveland. So shout out to Cleveland. And I just been working. I've been working hard. Definitely.
Man, now let me ask you. You drop a different project almost just about every other month.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, depending on how fast it sells, and it's my albums are basically a way of life. It's like a new identification card every week.
And I was wondering, I was like, how do you get these albums done so fast?
Saving up money and putting it where it's supposed to be, investing in myself.
Right, because we had a conversation where you were saying basically that you actually invest into your craft and everything by you got features and stuff, and that you having to pay your features and stuff.
Right. Yeah, because I sell the music, I get income off it immediately, like I sell it in the streets. So whatever, as far as the beat or whatever's being asked for, it has to be paid for. Definitely.
Like they say, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love that cost.
And you still get your grind out on the streets, because that's actually now you basically in a playing field all by yourself.
Yeah. But let me be honest with something. Getting my music out in the streets is my niche, but I'm also on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, along with the street grind. So getting money from those different front avenues is what keeps me rolling. But yeah, my hours have picked up as far as my grind though. You know what I mean? I might be outside to the morning time.
Now, what's a typical day?
A typical day
when you out on the grind, from the wake up, breakfast, lunch, all that.
Well, first of all, I don't eat breakfast. I fast myself, and I just drink coffee. I just need a boost of energy. I'm just looking for energy. I don't want to look for food, because food, it kind of gives you a front sense of energy, bathrooms and things like that. So, shower, clothes, coffee. I'm on the grind at 8 o'clock in the morning until about 7, 8 at night. Then I'm at another spot until probably 8 o'clock at night till like 4 or 5 at night towards the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a definitely grind.
Yeah. And I do that 2-3 days. And if I do that 2-3 days, I'll be good for 2 weeks.
So how many cities do you go to over, like, let's say, a week span?
In a week span, I could do about 2 or 3, depending on which one is selling the most. How the wave's going and things like that. Times in the Land 2 is basically the sequel to Times in the Land 1 and How I Met You. So, you know what I mean? I did pretty well at that front time. It took a long time, but I did pretty much good. So,
Man,
yeah, 2 or 3 states. See,
that's good work ethic, and that's a work ethic nowadays. A lot of people are missing because a lot of people just want instant gratification,
right?
Where they never. You got artists that are rapping everything, but they never will be out on the streets.
Nah, because we live in an era where nobody writes a letter anymore. You know what I mean? Nobody writes a letter anymore. Everybody, emails and things like that. Nobody wants to be Steve Jobs in the basement. But see, I am Steve Jobs in the basement. And Steve Jobs in the boardroom. Because I took the new school and the old school and made the new school and the old school and basically just rearranged it. So I'll be online, but I'm in the streets as well. These guys, they don't know how to grind it. When you live in a society where you could just Google something and get the information instead of going to a library and looking it up and studying it, on a regular basis, you develop robotic people. So,
That is true.
Yeah. You got to take the plug out of your head like the Matrix. I take that plug out all the time, and I know when to put it back, in. So,
and like you said, you do it both ways. You just
both ways.
Just do it the main way because, like you said, you got to take advantage of the new technology too.
Yeah.
But you still got that work ethic to hit the ground running where you live direct. I'm in the streets. You can either fuck with me or not.
Yeah.
People respect that grind.
I'm successful every time I do it because there's billions of people in the world. I can't run out of human beings. I'm straight till I leave this earth. I can make money. I can just keep dropping a new album.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, how many albums do you plan to release this calendar year?
So far I did 5, but
you did 5.
Yeah, I did 5 from January. I did Back in Covington 1, 2, and 3. Times in the Land 1 and Erie, Pennsylvania 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
You got an album for every month.
Almost, yeah. Especially for every city.
I actually want to hear the Covington.
Oh, Back in Covington?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll make you a copy of that because I got masters of all.
Send me some cuts. I will play them here.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody in Covington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because I seen, and you do another thing, you show people that buy your music.
Mm-hmm. That's a way of living. That's how I live. That's how I eat. It's not just for show. This is a job for me. This is my talent, and I take it very serious. And I give people quality music in exchange, for the money that they give me because I appreciate them. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to waste their money. You told me. I remember last time you was like, "Look, I don't usually listen to CDs, but I put it in.
Right.
It was good."
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I usually don't have dollars on me, basically, because nowadays you don't really need money to carry on you, even though.
Yeah.
But hold up. Even though a couple old school cats done told me, Keith, at least carry $25 on you, because you never know what can happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. I put my joint on I got a savings account. I put on a debit card.
See, that's me.
Yeah, or I give it to my wife, give it to her. You know what I mean?
Smart man.
Yeah.
Keep all your finances in check and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to her. My wife, she's she works for Affleck. She's an insurance agent, and she actually has license in different states too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a saleswoman as well. We both live like this.
Y'all the hustlers.
Yeah.
We're going to call
we both live like this, yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Payso hustlers.
Yeah, she go hard, I go hard.
That's what's up. But you know what, though? I'm going to say this, though. You give your kids a basically strong foundation to where they know that they have to go get it, where nothing is going to be handed.
Right. I believe us as men, we're leaders, and
yes.
I definitely inflict that on my children a lot. I tell my kids, they're like, look on the bright side. Your father just slept on the bench last night, and I got to do radio. They're like, oh my God, Dad. I'll put myself out there to, to motivate my children, like to the point where it could be worse, but you can always do better.
That's
so
true.
My kids, they're very inspired by me. And
That's
I respect
true.
that.
I see you one day in the future. You're gonna get one of the Madden RVs or something, just ride around the cities. And stuff.
Man, you never know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. After music though, I'm getting in politics though, man. I'm just doing music. I want to gain the favor of the people.
Well, you know what? We're going to get into that later on. We're going to get into that when we come back off the break.
Yeah.
But we're going to play one of the songs from the Land. What's
Times of the
Land Part 2.
Yes.
You tell everybody what's the name of the song that's going to premiere on Mad Mondays?
This song is called Answers, featuring Brianna. You know what I mean? Y'all probably know it from hit songs such as Shadow. This previously been playing on Mad Mondays, but hope y'all enjoy it.
On Mad Mondays on Urban City Unplugged.
Brianna. Answers. Still searching for him.
Let's try number 1, Will. I was looking at it, I'm like, I hope Shadows is on here.
Yeah, Shadow.
Me and him was talking about that too. He was like, oh yeah, I got Shadows back on there. I'm like,
positions of bad opinions of what you're doing and how you're living. I'm going through that. I just sit and recite rhymes and mind and let my life write music. What is Payso next move? I keep working, I'm eating. Times in Atlanta, I'm in Cleveland, self-speaking. I just hope you all understand. I grind orders, I stick to the bad mud. I turn it to clean water. It's Payso, the known loner who made mags in California, who sits to sell his music in a fast owner. I put all the pressure on me. Mistakes made, but I just blame me and keep myself grounded. I'm a person who picked the grind on purpose, mixed it with the music, let the truth surface. It's all worth it. And I hope the ones who love me keep me focused, and the ones who support me keep me open. I'm waiting for the answers.
So where was you selling CDs at today?
Today?
Yeah.
Before I came here? Country Fair on Zook Street in Erie, Pennsylvania on Milford. Erie, Pennsylvania too. I was like, what, 9-10 copies before I came here.
Really?
Sold them all, yeah.
So I'm like, man, I wonder. I honestly didn't know you were coming on here. I saw a picture, but it didn't show where you were at.
Oh, yeah, I was Erie, Pennsylvania. Look at the name.
The negative messages they're receiving, cause the negativity spreads fastest. Plus it's easy, cause I even troll haters for promotional favors. New Facebook posts, good times, off hold, and I bet they all pillow talk to the numbers roll inside or outside. You see me on the ground, morning time to nighttime. I guess I gave all the answers, how you all will feel. And it takes more than a prayer just to make it for real, cause the actions bring in the outcome. And even Jesus had to grind, and he was God's son. Where's all the fun? Cause the first is the thought, then the prayer, then you work hard. Got a bogart.
Waiting for an answer. Maybe the Lord will forgive me of my sins.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ.
Waiting for an answer. Maybe the Lord will forgive me.
So when you come to my show like next week, are you gonna have another album?
Yeah, I'm gonna have all the. I got a gospel album that I did too. When I say gospel album, it's Payso gospel. You gotta understand, man. Being out in the streets amongst all that temptation and stuff, I stay in this. And it's because of God out there that's disciplined. You know what I mean? You go to the streets to discipline. Like you can't take me to success. I don't care how much sex, drugs, whatever you come on, Payso.
I'm good.
Yes. I'm not religious, but I would say that I believe that there's a higher power, and because of that higher power, that gives me the strength to do what I gotta do. So at the end of the day, you gotta give thanks for the talent that you're given and do what you gotta do. I mean, off top, you waking up is a blessing. You could have died in sleep.
Yep.
amen.
It'd have been over.
You know, I actually had a coworker I found out passed away, and she is a few years older than me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I have no idea what happened. All I know is she didn't make it. But you know, I'm not religious either. I have a very faith-based relationship with God. So I completely understand what you're saying.
Hey yo, be sure to tune in to Urban City Unplugged, home to your independent and unsigned artists. Hit us up at 216-202-2296 and log on urbancityunplugged.com. Payso out.
Posted the story.
Right.
One of my signature songs. And it's so simple. I just get you right to it.
It's a club song right here.
This music is cold. I saw what I bought.
Everybody be drunk, dancing wild, man.
And you won't even see me in the club.
Right.
Everybody here across the street at the gas station outside the club.
The city is cold.
I'm like, yo, when I got the club, I got that album.
Most of the shooters, most of the trappers.
This song. I like this song.
Right on the daily.
Music like this is an emotion, it's a feeling.
Right.
It's an energy.
Yeah.
I wasn't meant to be lyrical. I just wanted to be the energy.
Get to the money. Talent is rare. Fuck all the talk of the lingo. Fuck all the luck and the miracles. You in control of your life. Never let others decide. Use your talent. Never catch feelings. Go catch yourself. Fucking opinion. Listen now and listen well. You just live once, go all out. So what you waiting for? Let others waste time. They just envy how you shut the door. Tell them fuck a hater. Got my product. I'm a overmax. Turning dirty mud into water. See how they react. I'm close to the stuff. I'm close to the stuff. This music is cold.
I just took a whole trap aura.
Yeah.
I said positive things. I said it was
I love
bad.
this song, man. I be like,
Heard you was mad. Yeah, I love it.
And those are the guys I argue with.
Yeah, I'm a
huh?
Those are the guys I argue with.
Wow.
I got families, people, and offline. If you see these videos, they love the music. It just be rappers that be that. You know what I mean?
Because, man, they don't come like this.
At all.
I don't burn bridges, I create bros. See, I whack rappers, y'all sell a soap. Got it too easy, I don't need hope. Talk crazy, but I live it though. Not a brand, this is real life. No fabrication, no false ties. I'm a grind, got me on balance like a free throw in this peso. Oh, you ain't know? Let me let them know. You just live once, go all out. So what you waiting for? Others waste time, they just envy how you shut the door. Tell them fuck a hater, got my product, I'm a overmax. Turning dirty mud into water, see how they react. I posted the stuff. I posted the stuff. This music is cold. I silver the ball. I flip it and roll. I posted the stuff. I posted the stuff.
They ain't even hear close to my stuff. Cartoon on Times of the Land.
Oh, they did?
That was on Times of the Land.
That's why they showed it.
That was on Times of the Land 1.
This a banger right here.
They was bumping that on St. Clair. They was like, yeah, we really saw him at the school. It was just simple science.
Another innocent person is killed due to a drunk driver.
My best friend, my brother, my poor
You're gonna
grandchild,
come back in on
my
the
sister,
Grand Box song.
my
I like
father,
it.
Which
my
one?
husband,
I like it.
my
Intro.
mom,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
my mommy.
Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you.
Stop these tragedies before they happen. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah. You heard Payso? Yeah. You heard Payso?